Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to tell you about keyframing in Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, if you don't know what is a keyframing, then it is nothing but animating your videos. Okay, like you can change the size, shape, location, opacity, like all these things you can do with keyframing. Okay, so without any delay, let's get started. So guys, right now I am in editing page of Premiere Pro, and I have also imported a video clip which is this top angle of a city in the night time. Okay, so that is the clip right now, and I will play this so that you can see the clip. What is that clip? So guys, you can see that from the top angle we are seeing the city, but you can see that it is pretty boring. Okay, there is nothing, no movement, no nothing is there. Okay, just still picture from up. So now we are going to keyframe this. Okay, means I am going to zoom in a bit, zoom out a bit. Okay, change the sides, locations, opacity, everything. I am going to tell you completely about keyframing. So to do your first keyframing, you need to select the clip that you want to keyframe. Okay, just select it and go to this effects control. So guys, after clicking the effects control, these are the things that you are going to see. Okay, and maybe some of you guys, you may not see these things because your effects tab would be closed like this. Okay, for someone, if you have not opened them from the beginning, these would be like this. So you can simply go here, you can click this arrow mark so that they will get open. So here you can see that we have options like position, scale, rotation, anchor point, anti-flicker point, opacity. So we can do keyframing with these things. And if you don't know what is position, this is the position. Okay, if I change this, you can see that our clip changes its position, and similarly this right side position would increase the up and down side of this, and the scale is nothing but the zoom. Okay, if you want to zoom in or if you want to zoom out, we can do with this scale. And similarly rotation is just rotating like this. Okay, you can see that if I okay, so that is rotation. And this opacity, if you decrease it, our opacity decreases, and if you increase, our opacity increases. And if you don't know what is opacity, it is nothing but the transparency of your video. So guys, so you can understand now which is position, what is scale, what is rotation, what is opacity. Okay, and now right now I want to do some animation, means I want to zoom in and zoom out. So to do that, you can go and slide this trimmer wherever you want. Okay, so I will keep this somewhere here. Okay, and after keeping this, you can see these are the options to keyframe. You can see that it says toggle animation and it looks in a shape of some stopwatch. Okay, so those are the options. Okay, you can simply click it, and remember one thing, before selecting them you need to select the clip that you want to keyframe. Okay, and now simply go to this scale and simply click that stopwatch symbol. Then you can see that it changes its color and it changes into blue color. Okay, right now that says that keyframe has been inserted. Okay, and now you can similarly take this timeline wherever you want to the ending part. Okay, maybe I say I will take this till here. Okay, means right now I want to zoom in here. Okay, so to zoom in, you can simply drag it, and now do not click this keyframe button again. Okay, simply change the scale of your thing. Okay, you can simply change it like this. Maybe I want till this much. Okay, and that's it, you have added your keyframe. Okay, similarly if you want to go back again, you simply drag your timeline how much you want. Okay, it depends on your wish, but I am keeping till the end of this clip. Okay, and now I am bringing the scale back. Okay, so it's again back. That's it. You know, if you can play this back again, you can see that our keyframe has been edited. So I am showing you right now. See, you can see that our picture is zooming in and again zooming out. Right, so we have added that zoom in and zoom out again. Okay, and similarly as the same process we can do for rotation as well. Okay, for rotation you can simply click this stopwatch symbol again. Okay, but remember you need to make sure that your pointer, this cursor, is at the right place that you want. Okay, you simply click this, means you need to put that cursor in a position where your action whichever you have given there should start from there. Okay, so if you see this is the starting point, just place your cursor here and now click this rotation. Okay, simply click that close stopwatch. Okay, then it will add a keyframe, and similarly you can drag this cursor wherever you want. Okay, but I will keep it right here, and now you can similarly change. So I will make it 180 degrees. Okay, so I have kept 180 degrees, means our picture is inverted. Okay, and now at the end of the video I want to make it back again, which is 0. Okay, and now if I play this thing back again, you can see what will happen. Right, you can see that our picture is rotating and also zooming, and again it's coming back. Right, we have added that as well, and now we can also change our position as well. Okay, means at the first I want my picture to be in this corner. Okay, and similarly I want it to come here, here, here. Okay, you can simply animate it. Okay, just go to the starting of the clip again and simply click this stopwatch symbol at the position. Okay, so here you can see we have added it, and now simply drag the cursor wherever you want. Okay, so I want maybe at this point I want my location to be somewhere right side. Okay, and similarly after here I want my clip to come again left. Okay, and now I will just go to the end and I will bring it back. So that's it, you have also added a position. Okay, I am also playing this one so that you can see. Okay, you can see that our picture goes here, then again this side, and it comes back normally. Right, you can see that we have also changed our position. Okay, and finally coming to the opacity, it is also very simple, but I don't want my opacity from the first, because in the first if I reduce it, the entire clip would get reduced. So I want it at the end. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, just go there and click the opacity, stopwatch symbol of the opacity. Okay, then just drag it to the end of the video. Okay, it's your wish, you can drag it anywhere from anywhere. Okay, and simply I will reduce the opacity to 0, not maybe 0, I will reduce it to 30%, maybe 25%. Okay, and now as you can see I will play this video so that you can see the changes. Right, you can see that it adds like nice fade away option. Okay, so that is how you keyframe. And if you want some more advanced editing, okay, means you want to edit your keyframes. Okay, you may have done some mistakes in keyframing. Okay, means you want to have your keyframe a bit earlier or bit later in your video, means I have kept my keyframing for example at 5 seconds. Okay, but you want your keyframe effect to happen from 3 seconds only. Okay, then you can easily change with this bar. Okay, this is the tab where you can edit your keyframes, no problem, you can completely customize here. Okay, so these are the spots. Okay, these diamond shape things are your keyframes, whichever things which you have kept the stopwatch symbol and next your changes, everything would be appearing here. Okay, so here as I have told you, the opacity, I want to change the opacity since it's fading away before it's coming only. Okay, so I want it to fade away when the picture comes into normal. Okay, so now you can see that simply search for the opacity bar. Okay, so this is the opacity line, so just continue with this. So these two keyframes are my opacity keyframes. Okay, so this is the starting point and this is the ending point. Okay, so now I want to change the starting point. Okay, so simply click on the starting point. Okay, simply click it and just drag it wherever you want. Okay, so I will keep this somewhere here. Okay, and now if I play, you can see that at the end my picture fades. Okay, so you can really customize your keyframes here. And that's it for keyframing. Okay, if you learn this is super simple and you can do amazing animations with keyframing. Okay, so that's it for today and I will see you in my next video.